You may have met them in Bangkok or Hong Kong. Them, it's the team behind some of the most popular restaurants and bars in Asia. Join them on their new adventure in Singapore. Let us take your senses on a culinary journey and experience the sweat, tears and laughter behind Ginett.
I'm quite excited to meet the PR agency today because we're having our kickoff meeting with them, and while we already had a few calls back and forth about the preliminary ideas that we would like to bring to the table and execute in the next few months to introduce Ginett to Singapore and of course the rest of the region and the world. I'm sure that they will come back with something a little more concrete and more detailed, taking into account what we've already told them. And of course, beyond having the PR agency meet with us, where we will help to localize the ideas from the corporate office, we've also invited our colleague from corporate office to join us so that he will be able to share the overall sense of direction that the head office wants to incorporate into the property as well. Working with the PR agency that we've appointed just recently, Mango PR, and they will help us with creating a media plan in terms of engaging influencers, traditional media, and how we're going to build the brands very strongly in Singapore and anchor them here as part of the Hotel G establishment as well. In order to pull the entire team together so that everyone envisions, has the same sense of purpose and vision that those of us who have been on the team for a while have. We invited the PR agency to join us on a site recce of the space in Ginett right now. And they gave us quite a lot of valuable feedback because they could also see the pieces coming together. They could see that the booths were coming up, the plants were getting installed, the lighting and fixtures, etc. were all coming in. And it's just so cool to see something that was once a rendering in a picture come to life. As in with Singapore, that traffic is tough and everyone's rushing to get somewhere. So when we were trying to go meet the students, there was a long taxi queue, which fortunately moved a little quickly, but it took about 10 to 15 minutes before we could hop into a cab. So the idea behind meeting with the students in the vicinity or engaging with the schools and other organizations around the hotel itself is because we sit within a cultural and artistic district of Singapore, and being able to work with the students and supporting this local burgeoning culture art scene is very important to us because we don't want to just be a business. We want to be in touch with the community and be a space where they can also make use of, to further their own interests.
For example, we could work on something like a takeover Tuesdays for them, where they can take over the space in Ginett
and also not just a space for them to hang out and mingle with their friends, but also a space where they can be alone and to work by themselves, or have a group business meeting as well. I think for millennials such as myself nowadays, coming from Singapore, where we have very little, I would say, private personal space sometimes at home because we live in small apartments, being able to come out to a space that is relaxed, spacious, and yet has all the amenities that we could possibly want, and the comforts of home is a great place to be.
We are still in a team in a sense that we have our own passion and the service, and also the management, like Chef Sylvain. He's actually a very, very nice boss to work with. He treats everybody fair. He treats everybody as, regardless where you came from, what your background is, he treats everyone fair.
I really like working with this team. They all bring to the table their own experience. They know a lot, and for me personally, it's really nice to learn from them. And yeah, the experience is quite varied and very interesting, which is fun. And they're a fun team, so everyone loves laughing. They love to talk and just joke and be themselves. So it's really, so far, it's been so good. Yeah.
So trying to work out this arrangement with Yellow Corner is taking some time, but we're quite excited that it will eventually pull through and we will have a beautiful final product to showcase. Considering the amount of artworks that Yellow Corner curates, having to select the best pieces that would fit with, the hotel, the decor of Ginett as well, is taking quite a bit of time. Everyone has a different opinion, so trying to balance all of that out and ensuring that there's a cohesive look and feel to the place is taking some time, but we will get there.
About the opening, we're very confident, and we assure that everybody will be happy and everybody will be amazed with this outlet that we're going to open, which is Ginett.
The team is ready, totally ready. I'm super confident in the team. We have been training in Bangkok. We have been working in our own kitchen for the last 3 weeks now.
So with Ginett opening soon, I guess what we are working very hard now on is to get everybody involved.
I am actually very confident that people will love our Ginett concept.
We will make it happen and it will be fun. I'm so exciting,
All of us are trying our best to deliver everything that we can ahead of opening so that when our guests arrive, they will be treated to the best experience ever.
We've worked so hard for this and we organize everything. We train our staff very well.
Ginett is all about sharing food, enjoy wine at an affordable price.
I think I cannot sleep on the first day.
We are ready. We just want to open the curtain and open the doors and we go.
After day one, I need a champagne to celebrate.